Yes, this instrument, you'll find it at a lot of Ghanaian funerals, and he's been playing this for some time now. I want to interact with him and find out from him how well he also knows. He knows the vice president. Tell us, how do you know the vice president?
Yeah.
The former vice president?
Yeah, he's a good person, yeah. But usually I don't see him on TV. Yeah, that's the main reason. But he's a good person, yeah. That's what I know about him, yeah.
I want my cameraman to pan for you to see what is happening at this point. There's a woman who just went inside, and now two people are trying to console her. She just went inside to file past the body. This has been the atmosphere here at Accra International, Conference Center. It's all tears, even for the strongest of people, for people who are emotionally, strong. They go in there, they work in strong, as I mentioned earlier, but they come out, teary. Two men are trying to console her at this point. But no, back to you. You were playing the flute, and I was saying that we see this instrument a lot of times at Ghanaian funerals. Tell us its significance.
Yeah, this entertainment is usually played at a big event. Let me say, when a legend is dead, yeah, or when a big chief, yeah, is dead. That's the time that we used to play that entertainment. Yeah, and we lost our great legend, Pakwesi Emisata. Yeah, the former, yeah, the late vice president. Yeah, so that's why we came here to play the flute for him. Yeah.
Okay, so where are you from?
Yeah, we're from Kumasi.
Oh, so you came all the way from Kumasi?
Yeah, we're from the Asante Hime Palace. Yeah, Menchia.
Oh, okay, so you're coming all the way from Menchia.
Yeah.
It's a moment of sorrow for all of us here, and you're saying that when a great person dies, that's when you play the atentaben or the flute. Maybe you want to play for us to. Yeah. So you just played two dirges for us. The first dirge that you played, for us, a lot of us are quite familiar to that tune, the first one.
Yeah. The first one is like, it's a dirge. We normally play, let me say, when somebody died, we play, that's the dirge. And I play something like, Monfase Dama Yehuwe. Yeah.
You should give thanks to God. Because you say in all things we should give thanks to God.
Yeah. And the other one is Asante Kotoko say yeah. Because I'm from Kumasi. So I'm greeting the king of Asante. Yeah, Asante Kotoko say yeah. Yeah, Asante Kotoko. Yeah, Asante Kotoko. O say yeah, that's the rhythm.
Okay. Okay. So we want to say thank you for joining us here, and then you have our condolence. Okay.
And you have a song.
You have a song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chama. Yeah, this is our chairman. This what the yeah.
Okay, what song? What song is that?
Yeah. Chairman, yeah. Tiantonio.
Asiamo katache simpimono no.
Yeah.
Ofriko tema kanga sansiamo katache no. Misata asiamo katache no wodi nikoi. Amuntana semo yene de nyomono so. Ose. Ansuro mazana mwe. Ansuro mazana mwe. Boy, pia. Mesumi bua ni. 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 Mesumi bua. Mesumi bua. Mesumi bua. Mesumi bua ni. Mesumi bua masia mo bia befa. Mesumi bua ni. Mesumi bua masia mo bia befa. Mesumi bua ni. Mesumi bua masia mo bia befa. Mesumi bua ni. Mesumi bua yima bra na befa ni. Mesumi bua some boy red the brown of the senior. Some boy give you a brown of the senior. Some boy next a brown of the senior. Yeah, we are going. Boy, better go. Boy, better go. Boy, better go. I'm going to go. I'm going to go.
Well, these are some of the images from the Accra International Conference Center where the great man is being remembered today. Pakwesi Bekwai Mr. Arthur now belongs to the ages. And all day today until 6 p.m., Ghanaians will be taking the opportunity to say their goodbyes to him as they file past his mortal remains. Family have insisted no cameras, and so we all respect that wish. But throughout the day, we'll be bringing you sights and sounds from this. And of course, tomorrow, the real funeral will take place, and we'll give you word for word. Blow by blow account of what happens. I believe we can now hear Maxwell speaking to Ifya Tenge of the Ghana Police Service, who has stopped for a word with Maxwell.
We may not even see all of us in uniform, but I can assure you that we have adequate security arrangements in place. Then again, today, looking at the nature of the event, it became necessary that we close some of the public routes, and that one was even made known to the public yesterday. And we can see that from the Osu Cemetery traffic light to the AU Circle, this route or this road will be closed to the general public. And we expect to open them around 6 p.m. But even as of now, the roads are not closed because they are being reviewed over the time, and as and when it becomes necessary, we close some of these routes. We are also saying that unmarked vehicles will not be permitted to either drive through or park along these routes. What we are looking for is to ensure the general comportment and also to ensure that the kind of security arrangements we have on the grounds work to the best of our satisfaction or expectation. When you enter you can see that apart from the security details on the ground, we are also not expected to also take photos when you go in there, and that one, yes, I must emphasize, is very important.
Is it the police making sure that people do not take photos?
That is the security arrangements, and it is part of the arrangements that have been made.
So people are not allowed to take their mobile phones in, or they can take them, but the security people are watching and making sure.
Just respect that. You understand, you know, as members of the public, this is let me say an arrangement that has been made, and we expect that we all comply with that. You know, I know good people of Ghana. As lawful as we are, some of these things are things that we need to take note of. So when you even go there, the security arrangement in place in there will not even permit you to take photos. And that one, we must take notes of that. And apart from that, so when you come around, you see the kind of security arrangements we have, those who are plainclothes personnel and also those in uniform. We have other arrangements that probably I don't have to put out there, but all these is to ensure that we have a very successful event and bid the former Vice President Papa Kwesi Arthur farewell.
Are we going to see any new arrangements for tomorrow? Are we going to see anything different from what we are seeing today?
Yes, per the arrangements we have for the entire exercise, that is today and tomorrow, those rules that we mentioned that we're going to close to public, it takes effect from today and it continues until end of day tomorrow. And tomorrow is a restricted file past. And unlike today where we have the public coming, tomorrow will be for dignitaries and government delegations and other people who have a certain invitation to come and also file past the late former Vice President.
So for those at home who want to file past, today is the day that they can come.
Exactly, your chances today. So if you want to do so, then it is advisable that you do that today. Otherwise, maybe you may just have to say bye.
I want to say a big thank you for briefing us on the security arrangement, DSP Fiatinge. It's always a pleasure talking to you. DSP Fiatinge. You know, thank you very much for talking to us. So we just heard from DSP Fiatinge. She speaks for the Greater Accra Region Police. She's been telling us about security arrangements they've made here for today and then for tomorrow. I've seen a lot of police officers around here. It started right from 5:30 a.m. When we're stationed at the Liberation Circle, waiting for the cortege. Now we joined the cortege around 5:30, around 5:45, 5:50 a.m. at the Liberation Circle. We came all the way to the forecourt of the State House, and then there was a brief stop for final touches to be put here.
Maxwell Abba there speaking to Fiatinge, who, along with many other members of our Ghana Police Force, have attended to the International Conference Center to pay their last respects to the late Pakwesi Bekwai Arthur. Coming up next is News Desk with Bernice Abubedu, but I'll leave you with these words from Henry Wordsworth Longfellow, who said, "Lives of great men all remind us we must make our lives sublime, and in departing, leave behind us footprints in the sands of time." My name is Koji Yankson. Thank you so much for watching.